So each household consumes on the order of 20,000 kilowatt hours here in Norway. That's about twice the average Western household.
One issue that's close to the high on the governance priorities is actually energy efficiency. Say that the cheapest kilowatt hours is kilowatt hours saved.
Absolutely.
There's quite a lot of potential in that. There will also be many projects when it comes to upgrading and extension of older installations, let's say, because we have quite an old stock from 40, 50 years ago, and by changing the electrical equipment, doing some refurbishments, etc., you can gain actually quite a lot of more electricity without new environmental impacts.
How do you see that changing as we go towards plug-in hybrid cars or fully electric vehicles? What are some of the things you see that are going to be challenging for Norway in that future?
Yeah, that could be a good opportunity to use our what's today a surplus of electricity, and it could also be encouraging for new developments in more hydropower, but also like wind power. We have probably the best wind resources in Europe, and that's the intermittent source, which would work very well with plug-in hybrids. That's a way of kind of storing this intermittent production.
So do you have wind projects planned on the books?
Oh yeah, there's a few licenses in production. There's a lot under licensing, and a few now got government support, financial support a few weeks ago. So there's a lot of potential there and many interesting projects going on. And we are also working with a legislative framework and for offshore energy. It's mainly floating wind energy platforms, which is a bit in the future, but it's very interesting. We have excellent wind conditions in offshore Norway. There's also a lot of resource and a pilot plant going on when it comes to osmotic power or salt gradient power. That's also an interesting area in Norway where we have fresh water running into the salty fjords. That areas could also prove interesting.
So how about coal or nuclear? Any of that on the horizon?
Not very foreseeable in Norway now.